Back to the future on a kick, I'ma make it hit. They saying just though, what I do? We gon' make it quick. Stepping on the moon, I'm moonwalking, smooth talking. But my futuristic whip, gotta go through the government just to have a kid. Do a backflip in 2045. I was born with an accent, different technology. Peep the fashion, she like the Twilight Zone, Star Wars fabric. Time traveling, just to get to the action. I have a passion for futuristic magic. Hanging with the robots, look a little astro. Look at the coins,
virtual cash flow.
I don't like spiders, my computer probably took a biter. It's been light outside for 24 hours into old shows like Empire and Power. This is future news, so the show you better watch it. Back to the future on a kick, I'ma make it hit. They saying just though, what I do? We gon' make it quick. Stepping on the moon, I'm moonwalking, smooth talking, with my futuristic whip.
Hello, and welcome to Reality Check. I'm your host, Alicia Heyward. Today, we are joined by Mr. Damon Heyward. He is our musical director, writer extraordinaire, and we have Mr. Justus the Wave, Justus Birch. He is our rapper extraordinaire.
Oh, yes.
And we want to talk a little bit, we want to talk to them about their roles in our first episode, which is called The Gene Pool. Let's get started. We'll start with Mr. Damon Heyward. He's our musical director. Hi, Damon. How are you?
What's up, Lee? How you doing?
Okay. It's nice to talk to you again.
Yes.
We love your work.
Thank you so
we
much.
love what you've written, what you've
Thank you so
composed. Tell us what your process was like.
Okay, well, first of all, when my sister approached me, who happens to be our wonderful host and creator of Reality Check, she said, little brother, I need a dope theme song. And in addition to that, I would also need some underscoring for my new show that I'm producing. And I said, okay, what type of show is it? She said, oh, it's a little out there. It's futuristic, you know, it's a little different. She said sci-fi but she said, I want a futuristic show, but something with a little touch of old, like Twilight Zone.
Yeah, there you go.
Star Wars, that whole type of thing for television. So I said, okay, how would a dope rap be? And she was like, that'll be hot. So I was like, you know what? I have the perfect guy.
I definitely wanted some rap in it because I love rap, and I think that rap is just such a big, I mean, it's influencing everything. I mean, and it's such a great way to get a story across. And it doesn't have to be, you know, it's not only street, it's classical, it's commercial, it's
country,
everything.
gospel, it touches every genre.
I mean, exactly. And that's what I wanted. And who better to come to write something like that than you?
You're embarrassing me. No. But I said, Lee, you know what? Let me work on I came to one of the rehearsals, remember?
Right, exactly, yeah.
And I said, you know what? I hear music. So when I went home, I threw a track together, but then the track came natural, like a half hour it was done.
Wow.
And all while I was producing the track, I had this one cat in mind that I knew would embody everything that we needed to talk about and encapsulate everything within that 20-second, 30-second frame. Okay. And his name, and I'm going to just say his name, I know you're going to interview him later also, but Justus the Wave, who was also happened to be a student that I work with closely, and especially in our after-school Beacon program. I approached him with it, and I was like, yo, Justus, I got something for you. He was like, what you got? You know, with his little voice, what you got? What you got?
Right.
He's always ready to do something. I said, I played him the track. He was like, yo, I'm feeling that. And I told him the story, the storyline, what we're going to do, and some of the different episodes, what they would be. Right. And he put his pen down and his pen game.
And it's brilliant. I mean, we love it. And I know everybody else is going to love it too. So tell us what your process was, and then where you go to school, and how'd you come to love rap so much?
So I came to innovation at first, So I was a ball player. Like I was
Really?
strictly
Okay.
basketball. I made the high school team, but then
Okay.
I met Damon. He was like, "Yo, you ever try to rap?" So I'm like, "What rap? Nah, man, I'm not a rapper." So he was like, "Yo, you hear your voice?" I'm like, "My voice? Nah, my
Yes.
voice sounds terrible.
No,
I sound
it's
like a
different.
little,
No,
I
it's
sound like a
nice.
little kid." He like, "Write something and let me hear it." So I wrote something that night. Came to school, let him hear it the next day. He was like, "For a starter, you sound good." So I'm like, "I don't know." So one day, they was having rehearsals for a show in our school.
A holiday showcase.
Yeah, so the kid didn't come, so I had to take his spot so we could rehearse, and I did. I felt so scared, so scared. So I'm in front of I'm a freshman, and I'm in front of all the new girls and all that, and I'm just looking a fool, but I'm still doing it. So
Right.
I'm starting to get it. I'm starting to have fun with it. So I start making music, and this day just come up. He like I had already worked myself up to become like, I know what I need to work on. I know how my flow is. I know what I every time you make a song, you get better. So
So do you need to hear the music in order for you to write the lyrics, or do you,
Nah,
need to look at the
sometimes-
script, or does it just come to you? Or
sometimes
you dream it?
It could be signals. Like it could be anything. Like if I'm in the street with somebody and I see something more than 5 times, like I'm writing about that. I seen that more than 5 times. That's important then. So I write about that.
That's
Or
fantastic.
like he already told me what the theme was. So like I was like, all right, Back to the Future on my kicks. So we gonna make a hit.
Yeah, because
They
it
just know what to do.
Yeah.
We're going to make it quick.
Exactly, because it
Just
takes
have
place
fun
in
with
the
it.
year 2062. You
Yeah.
know, and what it is it's well, it's it's a part fantasy, part
Yeah.
sci-fi. It's commercial, so
Yeah.
it's for everybody, but it's relevant to what's going on in the world now, because we have all sorts of episodes, and that's what we wanted to do. We wanted to do shows about things that are relevant, things that are
Yeah.
happening in our society today.
Yeah.
So I really felt like your rap really embodied that, coupled with the music, and it's just it's incredible. I just love it. We're gonna. Yeah, definitely. So, and we hope that you'll even write more.
Of course.
So I
course.
just love it, and I know you love Damon, and he loves you. He's your
Nah,
teacher.
that's my dude right
your
here.
music
That's my
teacher.
boy.
And I think you did a fantastic job, and I really want you to do more.
Thank you.
You
I
know,
appreciate
and
it.
Damon, I just want you to talk a little bit about maybe your experience, with this episode. What did it mean to you, to do something like this?
Okay. My experience with this episode, when I first came to the rehearsal, you asked me, could I be the narrator?
Right.
And right away, as I was reading it, I was like, what type of world do we live in when, and I'm like, wow, this reminds me of the Twilight Zone.
Right.
Like, so I'm like, okay, let me get my Rod Serling on, minus the cigarette,
Right.
So I'm like,
Yeah.
a world where, like sight and sound, and that of imagination, that's Rod Serling.
Right.
But I thought that this was a great experience, a great change.
Challenge for you.
Challenge, that's the word I'm
Challenge for
looking
you,
for.
right? I know
Definitely.
it would be.
And I'm like, just like my sister, to go
I knew
pushing
it
the
would be.
envelope.
To push the
No.
envelope. I said, I'm going to give him something good, boy. He's gonna
Yeah.
say, what is that?
But
You
that's
know?
definitely
That's what I wanted to do.
that's
you know?
but that just shows the brilliance of your writing.
Thank you.
Because when an actor, when they see a role, they'll read the lines, and a lot of times it might be something they say, oh, this is me.
Right.
But the challenge is when it's something that's really not you. How could you
Right.
become
Yeah.
that character?
Exactly.
Do you
Exactly.
possess the skills to really transform who you are on an everyday person
Makes you think
and
out of
become
the box,
out of the box.
And that's what we wanted. And I knew it would be a challenge for you, but I knew that you would rise to the occasion.
Yeah.
No problem. And I said he's going to really enjoy this.
But when I saw part of the script, I'm like, wait a minute. Silver babies. And no, it was out there. I said, you know what? This is something that I know the audience is going to capture the audience.
Right.
Because when they see the government is telling
Right, exactly.
married, you get married that day.
And Thank you. And it's relevant to what's going on now behind the scenes. I mean, the National Institute of Health, they had a launch. I think it was May the 6th in Harlem, where they wanted a million. They wanted samples from 1 million people. Well, that's what they want, in total. That's the ultimate goal, and they wanted half of them to be from people of color. So this is something that's going on. I remember Dolly, the sheep that they cloned. I mean, who's to tell? I mean, who's to say that they're not cloning humans right now? So
life imitating
exactly. So
art imitating life.
Exactly. Yeah. So that's where we're going with that, But we're going to wrap up this first segment now, and then we're going to come back in just a few. But I'm having such an awesome time talking to you, and it's so good to meet you, Justo. I'm so excited for you.
Thank you.
Because I think you've got a really promising career ahead of you.
Thank you. I
if you
appreciate
keep doing
it.
what you're doing, it's fantastic.
Thank you.
So thank you for joining us, and we'll be right back.
So who's going to do what?
I'll pack the dead batteries.
Great.
I'll only put what I don't need into a duffel bag.
Perfect. That's totally unhelpful.
No problem.
Meanwhile, I will try to comfort everyone by speaking in a calm voice. And who is going to handle supplies?
I can forget to do a list for us.
Thanks, pal.
We couldn't be any less prepared. I'm proud of you guys.
Talk to your kids about who to call, where to meet, what to pack. Search Ready Kids at nyc.gov or call 311.
Testing. Why did the girl ask the mushroom to dance? Because he was a fun guy.
I'm not comfortable with this, Dr. James. It doesn't feel right. It's unethical. I don't like what we do here at the gene pool. I don't like it.
You went to school for 5 years. You interned in another hospital for another 2 years. You spent all that time and all of your parents' money. After all the time you spent, all the money you spent, you want to grow a moral compass?
I don't like it, Dr. James. I'm not comfortable with it. It doesn't feel right.
Keep your voice down. We are professionals. We do this job to help these women have the children that they can't have. And with great deeds come great sacrifices. And it is required by law that we do this job. So leave your conscience at home and get back to work.
Hi, welcome back to Reality Check. Again, I'm your host, Alicia Heyward. Now, what you just saw is a clip of our upcoming episode titled The Gene Pool. You have to see it. I think you really, I know you're going to enjoy it.
Yeah, you're gonna love it.
I enjoyed writing it, and I just want everybody to look at it. I want you to just to like it, subscribe. We're going to give you all that information later. But now we're going to get back to our talent. I'm going to talk to Mr. Justo the Wave here. We want to find out some of the things that he's doing. He's going to be working with Teddy Riley, I hear, tomorrow.
Yeah, Monday.
Yeah, tell us about it.
So, right now, what I got coming up, me and him gonna hit the studio a couple times. Monday, probably.
Okay.
I don't know. I forgot the time. I got the time in my phone. But
Okay.
right now, I've really just been working on getting as many songs done as possible, because if I want to drop something, I want to drop an album and still have, or EP and still have songs for later. So like if I drop that album and that album start heating up, I know fans is gonna want more. So if I already have the songs done, I could really just drop it and put it off, and then hopefully something there.
Can you tell us a little bit about some of the subjects you write about? Maybe the subject matter, you know?
Sometimes it depends on how I'm feeling. Like maybe like if I feel like something is wrong with me and my friends, like it's a problem there, I might write about it. Might write about how I feel about them. Or if it's about a female playing with my heart, my feelings.
Ooh,
Song title.
Yeah.
A song title.
Yeah.
I named the song Tic Tac Toe.
What's that one that everybody was rocking with a couple months ago that you put out?
I Can't Be Yours.
I Can't Be Yours.
Come Over Here, Little Nina. Those is my probably first no strings attached. Those songs is really hitting right now. Like people tell me like, yo, those songs is fire. Like
sounds like it's the process is therapeutic for you, which I think it is for a lot of young, rappers, in general. I think the process is therapeutic. Like writing is for me. It's also therapeutic.
Yeah, like it just come to the head, whatever. Like outlet. You just gotta, an outlet.
Wow, I think that's fantastic, So we can look forward to hearing some of this
of course,
soon,
of course.
Okay.
Of course.
So you don't want to like spill the beans and tell it? No,
not yet. Yeah,
okay.
I want y'all to see it. I want to dream it, do it, live it.
Okay.
Yeah. Then y'all gonna really see
how
I'm trying to show y'all. How I want y'all to see how my life is, like how I came up.
Okay.
And like, man, I have so much planned.
Okay, we're gonna blast your contact info, but where can people reach you? And
you can find me on Instagram. You can find me on Justo_the_wave.
Okay.
You can find me on Facebook, Justo the Wave.
Okay.
You can find me on Snapchat, Justus, JUSTUS 20102.
Okay, cool.
That's it.
Thank you for that.
but Justo the Wave, he's also an actor too.
SoundCloud.
Really?
SoundCloud, Justo.
Oh, you do
Justo
some
the
acting
Wave.
too?
Yeah, I used to take classes. I learned how to slate my name and stuff.
Okay. That's interesting. That's
when
good
he showed
to know.
he showed me an old headshot that he had. I said, "Oh,
really?
What's this headshot for?" And that's what I first said. I said, "Listen, this kid is not just a rapper, but or a ball player. You got to write him in some of these scripts you're doing too."
Okay.
Because that's what he would hit me and say, "Yo, what's up with the show?"
And that's funny that you should say that because I do have some things. I have something. Oh my gosh, I have something so perfect. I mean,
yes.
Trust me. I'm gonna let you read the script. You're gonna love it. I mean, you'd be perfect.
You got him.
It's about rap.
Reality.
It's about
check.
rap. Yeah. I mean, you're gonna love it. You're gonna love it. It's fantastic.
I feel like I'm gonna love it.
You're gonna love it. It's called The Gift. You're gonna love it. So you gotta tune in. You gotta tune in to Reality Check TV.
Oh, yes.
I mean, we have so much in store. We are just so excited to be doing this. We want, right now we are in such a state in our world that we need artists more than anything. And I am just so happy that I am an artist. I'm glad that I stuck to my guns, and I'm just happy to be here and to be able to share my gift with everybody, and for everybody, and for all of us. We're just really happy to be here and to share our gifts with you. So we want you to tune in, and I hope you enjoyed the trailer. A little clip. We're really happy to be here, and we want to do more. We're excited to do more.
So y'all tell people, Reality Check.
Indeed.
Spread the word, Reality Check.
Tune in, man.
Indeed. Yes. And Damon, you have to tell us now, you have a new artist that you've also produced, and that's up and coming, and we want to know his name and what he's doing.
Wow. Well, let me talk about Kabir, the Brown Debonair. We just released his first single the end of May.
Okay.
Got Me Hooked.
That's the name of the song?
Got Me Hooked. Name of the song, written by, I have so many songs in my head that he's recording right now. Got Me Hooked, written and produced by myself and my partner Juan Magic Peters.
Okay.
Magic. shout out to Magic. But Kabir is the song is really taking off. It's right now, presently, it's number 4 in the UK radio.
Wow, that's
Big
fantastic.
Birch, biggest station in Birmingham.
That's awesome.
Yeah, he's doing interviews. They're playing it in Canada. We just picked up 22 stations here in the US. We're getting calls for so many things. He's about to do a spread in GQ India magazine.
Well, he looks great in clothes. Hey, I've had the pleasure of meeting him, and he is just the kindest, gentlest soul I've ever met. He is such a sweet person.
Yeah, I love
really
this.
Nice.
I love
and
this.
He deserves every accolade that. I mean, he's so awesome.
Yeah.
You know.
And he's doing so much. It just so happens that the music is dope. We're about to release an EP on him. We have enough material for an album.
Okay.
But we've been in talks with a few different companies, and they want they want an album, an EP. So we think that the EP is a little shorter than an album. Maybe we'll throw out an EP and then we'll follow with an album.
Okay.
We have some dope songs on Kabir, The Brown Debonair, I Mean It, Oh. That's about to drop really soon. And it's just the future. He has a bright future ahead of him.
That's wonderful.
He's well received, better than we thought, he would be. But it's a lot going on. Like my job is being a music teacher.
Right. Yeah, but it's wonderful now. It's great that we can see everybody represented in our broad spectrum of, America. It's a wonderful thing because we all want to be able to look at television or a television show and say, hey, I can identify with this person. We are of the same religion, or, we have the same background, things like that, or our parents believed in the same thing. So I think it's that's a plus, and I'm just really excited about it. Maybe I'll have to write something to write it into the show.
Put Kabir, get his acting on it.
Exactly.
Reality check.
Exactly.
But y'all go hit up Kabir, The Brown Debonair. He's on his Instagram is at the A, the at always Kabir. That's always KABIR. That's his Twitter. That's also his Facebook. Always Kabir. You'll go on YouTube, leave a comment. The whole thing got me hooked. Kabir got me hooked.
Right.
So,
Which is a really nice song. I know you wrote that.
Yeah.
Which I know you write a lot.
Magic and myself, the three of us, we have like a little chemistry going.
Okay.
So we're pretty much doing this whole album.
Okay.
Aside from, let me shout out Bright XL. He did that wonderful track, Oh, which I also happen to write it. And shout out to Bright XL.
Okay.
He's got that Afro beats and it's like slamming. It's really big.
So now I want to ask, I know that Damon is your music teacher. Does his work, the work that he does with you in class, did that inspire you in any way to, just kind of?
So my first class, it was like, I was always like, in the class, I was always into it. Like, there was nobody telling me I was not into it, because like I would always be doing, like, I was creative. So when it came down to like making music, it was just fun. Like, he taught me how to use the equipment.
Sean Ray Smith.
The equipment was good. The people in my class was good. He taught us how to work together, make music together. So when I went home and started making music, it just became like independent for me. So
wonderful.
I just started making music, and in my area, people like kids be looking up to me in my area. Like,
That's wonderful. So you don't mind being a role model for younger kids?
No, because it's fun now. I really feel like I'm doing something for the younger kids and my older, like, you feel me? I see them feel like
also liking what you're doing.
Yeah,
that's
like,
dope being a young kid from Harlem, New
Yeah.
York, and being able to represent and to have people look up to him. That's why I saw something, and I saw, like, with me, I can spot talent. I did it with Nicki Minaj. I did it with so many people. From day one, I told Justus, I said, "You're gonna make it. He's gonna be something." Really, like, I'm surrounded by a lot of young, nice, good talent. And my job is to see it, discover it,
And foster it.
nurture it,
Exactly.
and push you along.
Exactly. Music is so important. You
Yeah.
know, what better way to,
Music,
connect
you could-
with people and
You
tell
could
stories
dance.
through music.
You could dance with music. Music gets your whole body moving. Nothing
Yeah.
else but music
And
gets your whole body
mind,
moving.
I mean, it inspires me to even
Yeah.
write, you know?
right?
It really
You get to
does.
tell your story
Yeah.
in your way without getting in trouble.
Yeah. Definitely don't
Poetic
wanna get in trouble.
license,
Yeah.
That's
So,
awesome.
freedom of speech.
That's awesome.
yeah.
Do you have siblings that are in the music business, or is
Nah,
it just you? Or?
My brother, he not in the music business, but he supports me like 100%. Like if I
That's
need
wonderful.
investments for something,
Yeah.
he's gonna help me invest.
Okay. What about your parents?
My parents
They're
is
supportive
100% with
That's
that.
His mom is
fantastic. That's great.
His mom,
That's
it's
important.
good. It's definitely important when you
Very important.
like to see his mom cheerlead what he's doing.
Right.
That what better feeling is that when you know you got that support system from
Right.
your parent.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? And
Yeah.
push you. You know that's what
Right.
we all
Yeah.
need. That.
She
We've
helps
always
me
been
with
like that
everything.
as a family too. You know, we've always supported each other. You know, we've always supported Damon and his endeavors, his music, and whatever he was doing. And he's always supported me. You know, my mom, she's always been there. Dad, you know, so that's really important to have that base, like that support base. You know,
Yeah.
it's really important. So if you have that, and if you have the talent, and if you got the words that you can spit out, you know, then you're going places.
course.
That's fantastic. you
Talking
know?
about that, I want to give a little shout out to my mom because like
Okay.
every show I've been to, my mom came, helped me,
Really?
make sure I had everything ready. Like my mom is like, she really
She's
did.
right
That's the
there
only
for you.
person that's really gonna be your friend till the end.
Hey, your mom is your
That's
best
right.
friend.
Yeah.
Shout out to our mom.
Hey, mom.
Hey, Mom.
We love you.
Love you. Oh yes.
I know we're a pain sometimes, but we are crazy mad about you, lady. But okay, but I'm just really happy that you're here. I'm happy that we're doing this together. I
Yeah.
think it's important what we're doing because it's important to tell stories. And Reality Check, the whole series is, you know, it's wrapped up into, you know, what we want to say is we want people to love each other. Basically, we're more the same than we are different. You know, we all have different beliefs and likes and dislikes, but we're all the same. And we just want to spread love, and that's what it is. No matter where you come from, you know, and everybody is important. Everybody is relevant, like every episode. So I want to thank everybody for watching. Thank you for tuning in. I'm your host, Alicia Heyward. Thank Mr. Damon Heyward here. Justo the Wave.
Thanks for having us.
You can find me at Alicat, that's ALICAT Heyward, at gmail.com. Or you can go to YouTube at Reality Check TV, or you can check us out on Instagram, Reality Check TV. Thank you so much for joining us, and tune in next time for another episode of Reality Check.
Reality check.
Reality. Reality.